Let me ask you, what if the answers to better leaders and brighter futures didn't start in the boardroom? Or for that matter, they didn't even start in the ballot box, right? But what they started off with was a single conversation on your block. And I mean, that's really where everything starts. It starts on the block. It starts at the church. It starts at the gym. It starts right where you are, because that's what it's really all about. Where am I? Listen, I'm Joel Simmons. I'm the founder of the Tenacity Foundation, and I've spent more than 2 decades as a public servant, a paramedic, a pastor, a leadership coach. My journey from emergency response units to hosting transformative youth programs and showing up inside of these boardrooms and talking with these facilitators and corporations has shown me one powerful truth. Empowerment, it doesn't happen to a community. It happens through it. Today, I want to share how we can use community engagement to fuel empowerment in real measurable ways, right? All right, so here's my first point. The engagement, it begins with listening. True community engagement starts by being present, like being actually here, mind, body, soul, in the moment, feeling it, smelling it, seeing it, being a part of the environment, actually doing the do, right? And at the Tenacity Foundation, our programs, like It Starts With Me and other programs that we have written for young people, like Virtues of a Superhero, and even getting into some of our higher level things, leadership through authenticity. It begins with one simple act. You got to open your ears. It's about listening. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and it's like that for a reason. When we open our ears up and we shut our mouth, we can hear the vibe of the community, the vibe of the people that we're speaking with. We can offer creative spaces where people can feel comfortable to be able to speak their heart, their mind. We're able to take that into the boardroom, and we're able to get directs to be able to come to CEOs with the things that are really bothering them, the things that are really on the table, because at that point, they share their voice. When people feel like they're heard, they begin to believe they matter. And that's where empowerment is born. I mean, let's be honest. As a CEO, when we start to talk with our teams and they have to ask us for every single thing, every single question must go through us. We're not leading a team. We're following a measurement, and we ourselves are the bottleneck. So let's not be the bottleneck. Let's empower our people, groom them to be powerful and in control. Because the second point is this: empowerment grows through ownership. In order for our companies, our corporations, our youth to be able to grow, to get stronger, well, they have to have ownership. Buy-in power means so much. One of the things that we did in our Inspiring Young Men to Greatness series, we began to show young men about how to use their voice. We don't just talk to our youth, but we invite them to be co-creators in the experience. And so this is one of the things that I had to bring into the fire department so that even the rookie understood that there was a point and a place in time when the words that he was speaking would help us to move forward, help him to move forward, because he took ownership. And so whether it's designing a workshop or leading segments, Each individual becomes a decision maker. See, as the leader, when you're truly leading and you hear the decisions that are being made, you can easily say, hey, we're going to go left or right, up or down. But when you're the only one making the decisions, then all you've managed to do is become master micromanager. And people don't want to be a part of these organizations because they feel managed. Ownership, however, transforms participants into leaders. It shifts the mindset from this is for me to this is by me. When that ownership begins to appear, what happens is an empowered team begins to move you forward. Your goal is so much easier to reach when you have a group that is supporting the exact same vision because they were a part of the vision process. Which brings me to my third point. Collaboration multiplies impact. From partnerships with faith-based organizations or leaders to collaborations with organizations like the Federation of Families, we've learned that engagement is amplified when we work together. Empowerment is not a solo act, right? I mean, as we were growing up, we would tell each other and we would hear actually from our parents, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, guess what? It takes a team to build a leader. The pressure's on. It's a ripple effect. When multiple voices begin to contribute to the shared vision, we cultivate collective resilience. There's nothing that can stop us. We become unstoppable. Like John Maxwell said, we have created Big Mo, and our influence is resounding. And that is the foundation of sustainable change. So whether you're leading a nonprofit, a classroom, or whether you're actually in the boardroom, right, the corporation, and you're trying to figure out how to get your directs to take on these leadership roles and capacities, and you're finding yourself flat because everything has to come back to you, which is bogging you down in the amount of work that you have to do, when you find that you are actually the bottleneck, then remember this. Empowerment starts by engaging those around you. Show up, listen deeply, and create opportunities for others to lead. Because when the community feels empowered, when your team feels empowered, it doesn't just survive, it thrives. Let's build something bold, something big, something strong, something beneficial to you, your company, and your corporation together. So simple. Connect with me on my LinkedIn and we'll start talking. We'll start building and we'll take you from A to not just B, but to Z.